Hello everyone, it's your Money Cat. I hope you guys had a great trading day today. Today was very weird mixed day. So we're going to look at the general market. We're going to look at the SPY, the Triple Q, and then one stock that I'm keeping my eye on because I think it has a great upside to it, given that it can break through the resistance. So first, let's look at the SPY. This trend line, SPY was able to break over it, so we'll get rid of it. Don't worry about that. But I want you to look at this second downward trend line, and it actually got rejected right here. So this was a start, and it got rejected there, then it got rejected there. This was probably today's pre-market. So if we go based on that theory and we draw this bottom channel, then it's actually it can still be a downward channel, which is scary. So that's why today I actually cut my positions on some options that I'm holding, because I just wasn't confident to say one way or another if the market's moving up or the market's moving down. So what I'm doing is staying patient until I see a clear confirmation sign. So in this case, for SPY, confirmation would be it continuing to go up and breaking this trend line above. Or it gets rejected and it goes down, then I can potentially see it going all the way to the bottom of this trend line below. As you can see, the MACD, it looks like it's going to cross over and head downward, as well as the RSI, still not really telling us one way or another which way it's going to go. So again, very mixed market today, and that's why I didn't really trade. I cut my position size so that my risk is lowered, and then I'm ready to deploy my money again when there is a confirmation to one way or another. Let's look at NASDAQ, Triple Q. NASDAQ was very interesting today. Both NASDAQ and SPY were down today, but the FANG stocks, they were mixed. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, they were down anywhere from 0.76% to 1%. But then you have Facebook, which was up nearly 2%. And then Netflix was mostly in the positive territory as well. So again, very mixed market. Tells me that right now people don't really know what to do, especially with a lot of unknowns that are still facing us. For example, the election, at least until the debate, and then also the pandemic, which it's the cases, the positive rate is also starting to increase a little bit in like about half of the states right now. So if we look at NASDAQ, okay, it did get rejected here again at 200-day moving average, as well as this resistance line. And the resistance line was tested once, twice, and 3 times already. The QQQs, it hasn't broken this trend line yet, which is a good sign. So as long as tomorrow and for the rest of the week, it can continue to ride this trend line and break upward, then that'll give us a good confirmation that, okay, we've reversed and now we're on a bullish trend. If that's the case, likely it will get a new all-time high sooner than later. But on the other side, if it does break down below this trend line that I've drawn right here, then I definitely can see it going all the way down and testing this support line at 261 or so. So that's about another 5.5% on a potential downward trend. And as you can see right here, if you look at the MACD, same story with the SPY. It's about to cross over and head down. And that's why I'm still being cautious until the confirmation. Now the stock I'm keeping a close eye on is Lululemon, ticker symbol LULU. And the reason for it is because right now it's at the cusp of breaking above a pretty significant resistance line. This resistance is at 325 or so. As you can see, this resistance at 325, it was established all the way back in June, right here, where it failed. Okay, so once, and then later on it was able to break through, and then more recently when Lulu had about 28% downslide, it broke down below there, and then it recovered some. Now it's at the cusp of breaking or failing again and going down below. I want you to keep in mind this bottom channel as well. It was also established back in June, where it met and succeeded in supporting the stock once and twice, and now 3 times. Okay, so that's also a pretty strong support level at 287. So if we zoom in here, this is the 325 resistance line, and this is the upward trend line that was established most recently. And it makes a ascending triangle basically. So a couple different scenarios. One, ascending triangle is a bullish pattern. So if everything just stays the way it is, the stock will break above this resistance line. And my first line of next resistance would be here at 340, where the 180-day moving average is. Then it would be at 360, and then at 400, where that's the previous all-time high. On the downward side, what's the risk? Well, if it fails at this resistance and breaks below this trend line, then it'll most likely fall all the way down to this strong support level I talked about at 289 or so. So that's going to be about 5.5, what the hell? So that could be a potential minus 10, minus 11% downslide from here. So again, really important to wait for the confirmation so you feel much more confident in which direction the stock will go. If we look at the MACD, it's really close, but it looks like it's still holding up a positive trend. Now, if we go to a 1 year chart, kind of similar to the Amazon video that I posted a few days ago, it did cross over into the green positive upward momentum. So given that it did cross over and it will continue to increase, we can potentially see the stock price going up. If we look at the bigger picture, this is one more reason why I'm really being patient and waiting for the stock to break above the 325 level, is because let's say it fails to break above and goes down and tests the support level here. So if we imagine that, it kind of makes, it's not a perfect one, but it kind of makes like a little head and shoulder pattern, okay, which is a very bearish pattern. So if this does happen and stock tests the 289 level, then I probably have to say that likely it'll break down below and we're headed for more than a correction. Let me know in the comments below what stock you're keeping your eye on for potential reversal and potential huge upside. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have another great trading day tomorrow, and I'll see you guys next time.